Hi guys, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome to Prime Media TV, the newspaper review for the 1st of November 2023. I am happy to announce that my colleague is here, and we are actually going to be talking and discussing. My colleague Prosper, you're welcome to the studio.
Yeah, welcome back, Moses,
Thank you.
for
Thank
your
you.
long leave. Or anyway, I'm happy that we're back together on this wonderful show.
We'll go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll begin the show. Don't go away. Welcome back to the newspaper review for the 1st of November 2023, and happy new month to everyone. Okay, first on our list on Arise TV says, I won't allow anybody hijack my political structure, says Wiki. Recall that there was a feud yesterday, I think deep yesterday, where they tried to impeach the present governor of Rivers
Fubara.
State. Yes, Fubara. Like, what can you say about that? You know,
Anyway, it's been trending, and we know very well that this is what has been actually eating up the Nigerian system, where a former governor will be dictating for the current governor.
God for that reason.
God for that reason. This is what they want to intro in that region, which Fubara is trying to say no. Allow me to run the system the way I want to run it. When you were governor, nobody challenged you. You did it the way you want to do it. Now, if you look at the statement of Wike saying that what he has established, he doesn't want somebody to come and hijack it. So has it become a personal business? That's a question.
What I'm even thinking is, okay, during Fubara's campaign, he promised that okay, his government will do this, the government will do that, and he has a plan, a master plan, where he would, how to govern the state. So does it mean that Fubara should just set aside his own plan and follow Wike's plan because he has been the governor for 8 years? I don't understand what
I think
Wike is trying to do.
That's what Wike. You see, if you look at this undertone that is deep down, discover that it's not just about the projects they are looking at. This is personal gain, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. If it's a project, what is your concern if somebody is trying to do project better than your own, the one you've done, or something similar? You don't have any problem with that.
At all.
You can only advise and say, no, okay, let's do this and all that. But this is, you can say, like, if you see the battle that day, how there was police were running, everybody was running every scatter, and the surface, the listing on fire, and and then Fubara said that his life was threatened. That was shot at.
Yes, it was shot at. I saw the video.
Okay, why this is so unnecessary in the sense that as a governor, you have right to govern the state the way you want to govern it. Okay, you guys were friends, and he enabled you to become the governor of the state at this time. Doesn't mean that he should dictate for you. The God for that reason has actually hindered a lot of developmental projects in the country, in most states.
Yes, I could recall that of Ambode in Lagos, where he was told what to do, and he said that he wants to govern his own way, and he was actually removed the first 4 years he came to power. So you can see, I even overheard someone on TV, on national TV, saying that Fubara was supposed to remit 25% of River State income to Wike, and Fubara says no, it's 10%. 10% I'm going to give to you, and Wike says no. Those things, in that impeachment process started from Wike's loyalists, and I'm glad actually that it was stopped.
Well, the way it's right now, if you look at how Mr. Wike, the FCT minister, is sounding, he's making it obvious that he owns Rivers. So that if he leaves River State, that he will become politically irrelevant. Which means he's trying to make sure that he retains that state, even as a former governor. Which I'm sure that the current governor would never allow such to happen. And he also have his own loyalists. Of course, he's the governor, he's a reigning governor, and a lot of people will stand by him. And this is going to be a long battle. I saw the news recently that the PDP
Chieftains,
governors
yes, yeah.
and chieftains. They've all gone to Abuja. Even the Mr. President
himself
want to wade into the matter. Now the question: how is it going to end? Will the governor back down for Wike to have his way?
I'm not
Considering
sure.
that will never happen.
It will never happen.
Okay.
It will never happen.
So it's going to be a long ride. We'll just leave that one at there. We'll continue to talk about it when it as it pans out.
Yes, as it goes. So this I saw on channels. We have these goods worth millions lost in Ladipo Plank Market fire. You know, we've been having a series of fire incidents in Ladipo and other places. Does it mean that safety precautions are not, met, are not taken? And does it mean that this LASEMA, they're actually not, going to sensitize these people about fire outbreak and all of those stuff?
There's this parable that those that live in glass house doesn't throw stones. So we can't really tell what happened now because a lot of goods has been destroyed. And those materials that are flammable, those woods and all that, course. And sawdust and all that, these are flammable. Any little thing can actually result to that. We don't know if it's a natural disaster, if it happens on its own, or somebody actually intentionally do that. We are not sure what happened. The story is sketchy. But what I would like you to know, lots of money has been wasted in that environment. This is not. I think this is the first time this is happening.
No, it's not the first time.
It's not the first time. But so in such area, I expect government to actually governors or the system to actually make firefighters. Position something similar in that environment. So in case of such incident, you can really come on time and be able to rectify this.
Talking about fire, the fire system, the fire system in firefighting system in Nigeria and Lagos State to be precise, it is really not. It is not efficient. It is not. I don't understand. There'll be their houses here, and the firefighting station will be at my 12. How do they navigate? How would they come? The traffic, the bad roads, and everything. How would they come in time to quench the fire?
Lagos is a city. Yesterday, I was actually discussing with someone, and I was telling the person that is a lady that Lagos is called a city, but what makes a city is not in Lagos. Now, you cannot. There's no way emergency vehicle can move in Lagos really and get to where it's going.
Never.
The traffic. Just imagine the roads construction that is ongoing until people start raising, shouting, and making videos as regards the road and all that. One lady made a video, and I was complaining that this is to 12 students that are going to school are still on the roads. When are they going to go to school and take their studies and say come back home? And that video went viral, and a road that was blocked for like 4 hours. The following day, within 30 minutes, you can go through that road. So that was a human. The traffic was a human make it. It was created intentional.
Man-made.
So we can see that our leaders are not intentional when it comes to some of these issues. And I mean, intentional is that we know how can you be constructing the road and you block the whole place and
no
alternative route from that area. Then we have a place that is jam-packed and no water hydrant. Okay. You can't, where's the water? Everybody get water for themselves. So no water, nothing, no electricity. So the system is, there's a whole lot that the system to do.
Yes, of course.
So that happens and money has been wasted. Who's going to pay those people? Everybody's some of their own loss. I hope somebody have insurance.
Insurance, talking about insurance, I'm actually not sure, but the tax abroad, the tax that they pay would actually be refunded.
Let's stop comparing ourselves with abroad. Our government don't understand this at all.
They don't.
They only bring the things that will favor them.
Yes, that's
and then the one that will favor the entire system, the people, the masses, they don't look at that
at all.
So let's just forget abroad.
This is a very sad one. Another sad story says bandits kill 1, abduct 25 in southern Kaduna. Bandits kill 1 and abduct 25 in southern Kaduna. These killings and these abductions in the northern region in Nigeria is really becoming unbearable.
Nobody is held accountable, held responsible for any injustice done. You don't expect that to abate.
True.
So with Southern Kaduna, today is not the first time we hear about this. The killing that area, it has become like people are dying there like chicken, like birds, like animal in that area. And I can assure you, I hope that somebody will stand up one day and rise up and say, okay, let's put an end to this. I hope, because looking at the previous former governor of that state, the utterance and all that, you discover that a lot of people are really behind what is happening there. Until somebody come up and become intentional about that, so, okay, no, this cannot continue. That's when this killing will stop. Because somebody come and kidnap and collect ransom and he goes away, he enjoy the money, he buy whatever he wants to buy, and come by, repeat that thing over and over again, year in, year out. It has become business, and you don't expect somebody that's enjoying that to stop until something heavier, something stronger measure is put in place to actually curtail that. So that's what happened in South Africa.
Okay, that's about that. Still on Rivers crisis. Punch says Tinubu and PDP governor stop Fubara's removal. Protesters arrested. The president and some of the PDP governors called for a meeting in Abuja, and both of them attended. And after the meeting, I think they were seen shaking hands. I think they have come to.
We hope that what we're seeing on television is what is happening. But I can assure you, when it comes to financial gain, I can smile with you,
of course.
But I have my intention. It's very easy for Fubara right now. Why do I say so? Wike has made his intention known. If I lose Rivers, I will become politically irrelevant.
Yeah.
But he's not saying Abuja as a final bus stop. It's a temporal. As far as concerned, it's temporal. But Rivers is his home, so he will fight to the extent, to the extra mile, to ensure that his relevance is noted in that in Rivers. And I'm sure the governor would never allow that to happen, because him too want to become the godfather tomorrow.
To my own point of view, to my own sense, I think that Wike will lose its relevance in Rivers State.
The way it is politically, the governor should be the one to be in charge of the state. So
of course,
it's a matter of time.
Of course. So this also says, the senior pastor of Daystar, Sam Adeyemi, wants 2014 conference report revisited. They had a conference in 2014, and I think what they said was really, really relevant. And he said it should actually be revisited, so that Nigeria should have a pathway that we are following. So
when you listen to Sam Adeyemi, of course, it's a speaker, fantastic. He talks mainly on leadership, and he's been fantastic when it comes to that area. If you look at the point he made, and the write-up says that leaders not thinking sacrifice, but survival. So most of the leaders we have, they're not really thinking about what they're going to sacrifice for the people. They're just trying to survive. And I was saying someone that some of us are leaders, they don't believe in the system. Because if they believe in the system, they won't just be fighting on what they want to get, and not just how it's going to be. Because right now, look at the statement of Wike. So does that sound like a leader that wants to sacrifice? No. He's want to survive. If I lose Rivers State, I'll become political irrelevance, right? So he's talking about himself, not the people.
Yes, of course.
So it's not like even the governor to think about what the people need. So this is just a practical example of what we are experiencing the whole country as a whole. Those leaders are not talking about what we help the country to stabilize, what will help the country move forward. Rather, what they will gain, how they and their children will be enjoying while other people are suffering. Because look at, okay, fine, when Mr. Tinubu was during the re-election or during the election process and all that, we heard the wife saying that we don't need Nigerian money. We have the money. But I really expect somebody that boasted that he has money to actually sacrifice to ensure people are okay. But right now, what we are seeing as mentioned is a statement of Buhari that says that when I leave office, people will miss me. I think it's come to play already within a few months. It's coming to play. So this is what we're talking about. Indeed, our leaders are not willing to sacrifice. I learned recently, I think the FCT minister was saying that she's going to cut the salary of some of the official staff in the ministry in Abuja. But I expect that to start from him or those that are close to him. Let's start from the top. Then you show good example, not cutting those that don't even have enough ready to feed, to survive.
It is well. Now, coming to the entertainment scene about David Adeleke. It says, failed show, Pinnick sues Davido, demands 2.3 billion naira and an apology. Recalls that, they had a show, this annual Warrior Again show, and David was paid some amount of money where he didn't show up, and the organizers are coming for him hot. It's been on since for the past 3 weeks, and they have been saying that Davido this, Davido that, he must refund the money. In fact, now they don't even want a refund again. They're actually slamming him with a lawsuit of 2.3 billion naira and an apology. I don't think that will be possible.
Yeah, no, it's contract.
Contract.
He was paid, right, to
Mhm.
come and perform. So he has breached the contract. So two things: either he apologized, return the actual money. He has to strike a bargain right now. Apologize and return the actual money, or you have to pay the fine or something. It involves court. There's a pen and paper. It's a black and white. It's not hidden. So Pinnick has his rights. Of course, David also has his right. He might be able to say, this is the reason why I could not perform. But this is a court matter anyway. So they will sort themselves out.
But do you think that the judicial system is actually functioning? Is it not who gets money after they talk? Who gets money pass? As in, who gets fame and money? His father could just call, do this, do that, do it, and then the matter will settle the carpet.
They said that there's a parable that or maybe I've forgotten. You know person, I know person, right? So when two elephants fight, the grasshopper. So the person that called you for a show has somebody, knows somebody. You know somebody, right? Yeah, it's going to be who is stronger at the end.
Let's see. Let's watch. The battle line has been drawn on the international scene concerning the war of Israel. And, Gaza says crowds gather at Gaza border awaiting to enter Egypt. Crowds gather at Gaza border waiting to enter Egypt. That's why we say that war is bad, war is wicked. You see different people from different places, from different countries, Palestinians and all of them, they are actually stranded. Even their own people are stranded now. They want to run, want to enter Egypt.
I don't know where I heard this word before now, that a wise man. Okay, that was one movie I watched. It said that a wise king doesn't seek out for war, but will always be ready when it comes. You understand? Because when it comes to war, especially the children, they are more vulnerable. The children, the pregnant ones, the elderly, they are more vulnerable. Actually, right now, Israel, they're actually claiming they have right over this. Because you attacked us, we have to make sure you annihilate you. We flush you out wherever you are. And these people are using civilians as shield. And now there's a plan for the civilians to evacuate. But the neighboring countries are also very careful,
very, very
so that the Hamas element, will not join those elderly, those vulnerable people to come into their country. So there's a serious humanitarian crisis there, and those that want to leave are willing to leave, but the neighboring country are very careful not to bring a snake into your house. This is just the case right now. But no matter what happened there, that window has to be let open. If not, other countries must start reacting that Israel caged and they are eliminating both civilians and so now I think that discussion is ongoing. Technically, Egypt might likely open the window for some of them. Of course, they have to search and do some of that things, allow some of them to leave the place, because it's a war zone. It's a war zone, so anything can happen. And the wicked part of those things that these guys, the Hamas, are using civilian as shield, which is very bad.
Very bad, very, very bad. Whatever the case may be, we pray this war ends in no time. But this is where we call it a close. And thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
I don't know where Moses is running to. I don't know where he's running to. Because he was supposed to say something, talk about this issue of the COVID-19.
Stolen palliative.
So now the reps are asking, submit report on the 100 billion naira COVID-19 intervention funds in 72
hours. 100 billion naira.
Yeah, to the AGF. Yeah, we saw even Atiku there contributed to that. We saw people submitting 40 billion and the other bad.
International firms too were submitting that
Yes,
time.
there was donating.
Well, why I don't want to even mention this is that the money is too much. If I have 1 billion naira.
No, don't worry. No, you're going to have it. But now, this is what they're saying. We want to see the report. How was this money spent? Because did you get palliative during that period? No, I did not get any palliative. Okay, and there was lockdown from every angle, and money was given for this purpose. We remember some of them, all these items were stashed away, were stocked in some houses and all that. People broke in and started, this stuff and all that. So they're not asking them like, AGF, please submit. I want to see reports. They should have the report. It shouldn't be difficult for them to bring out the report. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
But that report, if they want to cook up something right now, they'll cook up something.
Okay, they will say that actually bought some stuff, and some of this, the warehouse was broken into, that was taken and all that.
Into Nigeria for you, they will cook up something.
But yeah, those supposed to, they're asking those questions. They're not naive. They know what happened, and those things. How many warehouse and how much
in different
items were in those
across Nigeria?
So that's how it is. They have to. They have to give report. 100 billion naira is a lot of money.
I really do not want to be calling out Nigeria in everything I do, because international, US or UK, they don't actually say their bad side, but we cannot do without talking about it, because 100 billion is a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. I think
we can't do it right now based on what is trending. Like, for example, we saw what was trending on Twitter recently, the FBI file as regard the president. They said the first batch of if you check David Hodein X account, we saw the first batch of the FBI document as regard the president. Now, as this right now, of course, they have gone through the court process, and it's obvious that the court couldn't do much. They actually do what they think is best for the country, and people don't believe in that anymore. And they are saying that, okay, fine, with this record. So it seems that the power is now still the hand of the people. So the people need to be informed to be able to know what needs to be done. Because the strength of the people, which, for example, the NLC and all that, we don't see their action. Yes, we don't see their actions. And okay, yeah.
Anyway, we'll call that a story, because it's always a story. I think it's been a very, very wonderful time in the studio this afternoon, and want to say thank you to all our viewers who have been viewing and who have subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please do so to subscribe and download our app. It's on Play Store and the Apple Store. Please do not forget to subscribe and also download. Thank you so much. Until we come your way next time, in an hour time, because we have a show. Stay glued to your screen. My name is Moses, and this is Prosper.
Yeah, thanks for it's been wonderful, this wonderful show, and we do hope that you also, there's this site, remy.com.ng. Okay. You can actually go there and place your order for both foreign and local team.
Yes, that's true.
Place your order for you receive the item speedily. ROEHMIE.com.ng. I decide where you can get whatever you want to buy.
And they need to know these things are very cheap on that site.
Yes, you get it speedily. Yeah.
Within
Lagos, 3 working days. Within 3 working days, if you order within Lagos, you get it. But within States, after Lagos State, you get that within 3 to 7 working days. You receive it. So just go ahead and place your order. You can see the site, so all over there. See beautiful bags, ladies. You can see that beautiful bag. I wish you can see that bag again. You see the beautiful bag. This is lovely. Moses, which one would you like among those bags to buy for your?
I think I'll take the wine color and.
Why the wine color? This is what I'm going after.
Yes,
I'm going for
this
also.
Is the wine color.
This is a lovely bag.
So
this lovely
bag.
bag.
All of them are beautiful.
Yeah, and the phones, you can see beautiful phones there.
Very, very cheap.
And look at that gown.
That's check.
That's so lovely. So
our ladies,
beautiful items. On the store, remy.com.ng. You can buy whatever you want to buy there. Okay.
Thank you so much. This is where we come to a close. Do well to subscribe and also download the app. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Bye.